Today we had a bit of struggle when it comes to, so this is the first day that I'm trading on my funded account, and I took 2 losses, which resulted in 0.75% loss. However, I took the same 2 trades on another eval account with Think Capital, and one of them hit take profit and the other one was just very close but didn't hit take profit exactly. So let me show you each and every trade. So let's see this one. So we sweep Asia low. I wait for either a break structure or an inversion. That's my model, and I see a break structure right here, and I decide not to enter just because of this 5-minute fair value gap, which is against my rules. I'm not following my rules. So what I do, I enter on the eval account, and I, as you can see, hit take profit right here because this is the trade. So stop at below these bodies, and target was this low hanging fruit for 1.15 RR. Then I wait here, we close above, I enter, I get stopped out, and then take profit gets hit. So from this I learned that it doesn't matter what happens, I have to execute the same trades. I mean, I have to follow my model even on the funded. I know that doesn't make sense, but for some reason this made more sense to me. I mean, it was more secure, I would say, because we had 2 confirmations. However, that was not my setup. This was my setup, and I was supposed to take this setup right here and to make actual good profits on the day on my funded. So yeah, this is the first loss. And then after that I was waiting for London high gets swept right here, and as we can see, this small fair value gap gets inversed, and I enter right here, and my reasonable stop loss area is above the inversion. Okay, when we have these bodies, so I got my target was this low hanging fruit, which is the close of the 15-minute fair value gap, as you can see that it was reached, and then price retraced to the upside. And then because of a different chart on the eval, I got a slightly better entry because price started going up here like this, and then at that point also the inversion was slightly smaller, so the only reasonable stop loss was above these bodies, which actually allowed me to hit profit. Basically this trade right here, we moved down instantly, and as you can see, price wicked out, but that's only because we reached the actual profit on the other chart, as you know, I showed it. So yeah, this setup is actually weird, but okay, I don't want to say anything about it. The setup was good, and this was a better setup than the last one that I actually executed on my funded, this one, because the entry was way better and the stop loss was in a safer place with a clean target below, just like this one. So yeah, the real entry that I got was this one, and the stop loss was not really the stop loss was fine, but it was a weird trade anyway. But yeah, it was, let's say that it was supposed to be a loss, completely fine. It's not even a problem, but this first trade was actually the one that was supposed to win if I followed my rules. So I would end in profit if I was executing my rules correctly, which I didn't do. So today we are ending like that. We learned, which is very good, and that's probably the most important part of this. So this was the first day on the funded. I learned that I have to follow my strategy, and there is no other way. And just let the strategy do its thing. That's all. So basically like a robot. So that's what I'm going to do in the following days coming ahead. So yeah, that's about it. On this trade, I did actually get stopped out because my stop loss was like this, and then Think Capital stopped me out right here on this, and it did not hit take profit right here. So yeah, it is what it is. I also have to say that I'm completely fine with losing this because I wasn't really disciplined enough to actually follow through with my plan. So yesterday I went to sleep late. I didn't prepare for the session when trading. I didn't do my morning routine on time, so I was late. By the time I was in a trade, I didn't even do my morning routine, or did I even prepare for the session. So yeah, discipline equals so if I'm not disciplined outside of trading, then as you can see, I will not be disciplined inside of trading, which we showed with this trade. I wasn't disciplined enough to actually press buy when I needed to on my funded. Okay, so that's the emotions that play out in the game, but that's completely fine. We learn and we adapt. 0.75 is not really that big of a deal of a loss. We can make it back within one trade, which is what we are going to do in the rest of the week. It's only Monday. We have a lot of time to correct our mistakes and become better. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. And yeah, this is basically the summary of today's trading. We are slightly moving down on the funded account. We are going into loss, but only for a little bit, because we are going to correct our mistakes and follow our model in the coming days. And with that, if the model is profitable, which it is, we are going to be profitable. So that's what I'm going to focus on. I'll not try to repeat any of these mistakes in the future coming days. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something as well.